Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. What is going on? It's your girl Rose here, and friends, back at it again with another Stories from the Savagelands video. If you guys missed out on the last episode, what the hell are you guys doing? Go watch that last episode. It was so freaking good. But if you guys just need a quick refresher, Max found out that Bucket has been secretly working for Lokiarius this entire time, but then also kind of wasn't because she was kind of roped into all this because her family was being held hostage, and she died again, but then was brought back because of the resurrection machine. And then basically Rexius and Bucket had a little bit of a one-on-one. We kind of saw a little bit of a darker side of Rexius. I'm not even gonna lie there. And Bucket, where we left off, Bucket gave the information to Rexius on a piece of paper pertaining to where Lokiarius is. So I know that Jackson, I know you have the thing written down, but just for video's sake, I'm gonna figure out. There it is. So what she wrote on the piece of paper, and Rexius is the only one who knows this information. He is underneath the city trying to tamper with the crashed spaceship that powers the city. I would strongly recommend bringing Aaron, as he is the expert of Xeon technology. The only way to access the ship is through the Knights of the Future HQ and get permission from the captain. Please be careful, as there are Xeons down there, some in cryopods and some wandering around the ship. Lokiarius has convinced them somehow that he is their friend and to attack anyone else who comes into the ship. I don't know much other than this, so I hope this helps. So, Rexius, you notice her write all of this down and slide it to you, and she has just like this face of just like sadness. She did not want to do this, but she felt like she had no other choice. She looks up to you and she says, I hope you and the others, I hope you all can forgive me one day.
Bucket, I can tell you, at very least I'll forgive you, once I got his head on a stick. And Rex is going to just... He walks out of the room and just locks Bucket in there.
She doesn't. Before you walk out, she says, I know I'm probably going to be in here for a while, but I mean, I just gotta ask. I'm obviously gonna get like food and water. I'm not gonna like starve to death, am I?
As long as you're not trying to leave the room by force, you'll be alright.
And with that, you walk out and you come back in. As you are walking past the closet that Church was trapped in last episode, as you begin to walk past, the door flies open as Church stumbles out of it.
Oh, crap. Trying to break out of those things is harder than... Actually, nothing, really.
You alright? Mate, that's a half-inch thick steel door. You okay? You look a little,
I've punched worse.
Fair enough.
Bright side is I'm out.
So we'll do a little bit of a jump forward thing. Rexius, you fill Church in on what all happened, and you guys walk back to Hugin and Max, who are still arguing over the alarm thing.
Alright, so let's get this straight. This building has alarms for a reason. And when there's trouble, we hit them. You understand?
You do understand, I was fighting for my life, and I was literally in a hallway where I cannot hit a damn button because there's no button in this specific hallway.
I mean, you could have found one. It's not that hard. I mean, look, it's right over here.
I was in the middle of
now.
combat, trying to survive and not fucking die. Do you think I want to die?
I mean, you wouldn't die if you hit the button. because everyone would be aware of what's going on, and then we could come and help you.
How loud we were fighting? You guys slept like babies. I don't think an alarm would wake you guys up.
I'm fairly certain it would, because it's an alarm, and everybody knows.
Rex, I'm gonna give you a
no.
moment here. Do you want to interject, or are you just gonna let them keep going back and forth?
So
I'm gonna make it worse.
Oh God.
So,
Are you gonna
my
make it
God.
worse?
Hearing them go back and forth, I'm gonna find one of the little like assist bots. I'm gonna be like, "Can you get me a personal alarm?" We're just gonna have the panda carry that from now on, so she can't say she can't find it.
There we go.
Hey,
That
hold on.
completely solves the problem. There, now you have no
Alarm!
excuse.
Finally!
There we
But
go.
unfortunately, you guys would sleep it through because
No.
you know how loud the sound was? It was enough that I was able to manage to get the damn robots! But you guys were sleeping like
You can't
babies!
believe that after you're offered your own personal alarm, that we're still debating this.
Rexius,
Real quick.
Hugin, and Max, give yourselves points of inspiration. This roleplay is just absolutely hilarious. My face hurts from how much I'm freaking laughing. Church, it looks like you were gonna
And-
say something.
Yay!
Church is gonna look at both of them and be like, to be fair, I wasn't sleeping. I was trapped in a goddamn closet.
You had a reason you could not get out of the plot. You had a reason. These guys were just sleeping.
All right,
I'm going
so
to this patient on the panda.
kind of bringing it in a little bit. Hugin and Max, you guys see that Rexius is holding a piece of paper, and you see Church standing next to him, no bucket. You guys know that, or well, actually, no, you guys didn't. You two were so busy arguing, you guys didn't see Rexius go bring back bucket. Oh, okay, all right, reel it in. So, you guys are arguing, and Rexius asks for the personal alarm. The helper bot goes and takes care of that, and so
As soon as they bring it, I'm just putting it on a chain and putting it around Max's neck, going, "Now you don't have an excuse."
I just
Yeah.
bite your hands. I'm just gonna bite your hand while you're doing that. It's like
There's a
you
reference I want to make
will
here, but
have
I'm
to
not going
learn
to.
to not sleep like babies.
all right, kind of bringing it in a little bit. Rexius, you have the floor. You have the piece of paper with all the information. I'll let you decide how you want to tell the information.
So
Oh,
I more or less just explained to the group what's on it, about where Lokiarius is. I let them know all of the barriers hiding him are now gone, and I think our next step is to go speak to the Knights of the Future. And as per something you and I talked about between sessions, Rose, one of the little assist bots comes over to me to give me a package that is signed as it is from Romulus and Remus. And when I open it, Rex is normally clad in this sterling, shiny black armor, but as he pulls it out, you see these like dark blue gauntlets that just immediately fuse into what he's wearing already. And as he flexes his fingers, energy arcs between them, and he goes, "Yep, that seems like them. You know what?" And he'll clack his fists together, they spark. This should be fun.
And you do notice that there is also a note in the box. When you go to read it, it just basically says like, "Hey, this is something that we were working on with you. We have received your letter to come to Ironhelm. It's gonna be about about a 10 days travel, but we'll be there as soon as we can. We look forward to finally seeing you again."
DM, check general chat.
Aw.
General chat checking. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. So, Hugan, you cast an illusion on Max with prestigitation. Jeez Louise.
I
That
just
says
rested.
above Max's head, I need to learn to use an alarm.
I flip you off. Flip you off, Hugan.
All right.
I flip
So,
the bird on Hugan.
oh god, you guys are making my face hurt.
To
Sorry,
be fair,
but
mine
it all
too.
started because
just good at controlling you.
because my party was like sleeping. I was in danger.
But yeah, so now you guys know where you need to go. Talk to the Knights of the Future, get everything figured out, and yeah, so long as everybody's on board, I will let you guys know that because it was middle of the night and whatnot, it's still night. So you guys did get the benefits of a long rest beforehand. Even you, Max, before all of your stuff happened with the rested condition and all of that. So everybody is at full HP, except for Max. You're not at full, but I'm pretty sure Hugan healed you.
Yeah.
Yes, I did in fact cast Healing Word on her.
I think I actually put some lay on hands into it.
Oh, yep, lay on hands as well. Okay, that makes sense.
Now, if we got the benefits of a long rest, I would get back all my spell slots and everything.
Everything from basically you have all of your spell slots except any spell slots that you had used when fighting Bucket. Those have been expended because that was after the long rest.
Good thing
Okay.
I got the cantrip.
Oh, for the long rest, Church won't go to sleep, but because he spent most of the night, trying to get out of the closet. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna watch the security recording of the fight, if there's one, and he's gonna eat popcorn while.
Yeah, so you guys, we'll just say you go ahead and go back to sleep. Deal with this in the morning. Church just sitting there eating popcorn of the footage, and the footage being the video for the previous session. Hashtag shameless plug. So in the morning, you guys all get ready to go. Everybody's at full HP. Everybody's got all their spell slots back. Oh crap! I completely forgot to mention. I forgot to mention this last session, and I haven't done the editing for that video as of recording, so I'm gonna add on an extra clip afterwards. But everybody had leveled up to level 5. If we want to just do a rapid fire, starting with Church, then Rexius, then Hugan, then Max, of what you guys did with your 5th level, we'll start with Church.
Something inside me decided to take a level of fighter, given what happened with those rusted mechanical velociraptors. So Church is feeling scrappier than ever now.
Oh, nice.
Right. Rexius, what about you?
So Rex took his 4th level in Paladin, but he also took crud, which one's it called? The alert feat. So he now is not always going to be last in initiative.
Hopefully that
And he can't be surprised.
Hugan, what about you? What did you take for level 5?
I took another level in Wizard.
Nice. Any new spells or kind of the same?
Oh, yeah. Quite a few, actually.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
They're going to be a very pleasant surprise.
Oh.
Especially since I added a lot of them to my book recently that I got from that spell book that I looted, remember?
Yep, I do remember that. And finally, we have Max. What did you do with your new level?
Well, I put one more in Rogue. I didn't get anything. I didn't get any new spells. I finally got an archetype. And I chose assassin.
All right, assassin, nice.
Yeah, with this archetype at 3rd level, I gained proficiency with disguise kits and poison ear kits, and I got assassinate. So starting at 3rd level, you are at your deadliest when you get the drop on your enemy, and you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat. And yet, in addition, if you hit score against a creature, that surprise is a critical hit.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's basically sneak attack but with crit.
Basically sneak attack, but with a crit. All right, so you guys make your way over to the Knights of the Future headquarters, request an audience with the captain, and Rexius, you have obviously met the captain before everyone else. This is your first time. He looks as you guys enter his office. He turns to you all, kind of leaning over his desk like this, and he says, "So, rumor has it that you guys managed to find the location of Lokiarius."
Yeah.
This would be correct. I fold my arms and just look at him, saying very little other than that.
I've also been told that you guys are requesting access to underneath the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it appears he's trying to hide in the eye of the storm, maybe.
So, with my units being spread so thin, and as much as I'd love to send everybody down there to take care of this punk, I unfortunately can't do that. So, I am more than willing to let you all down there, but I need to go over some rules. One,
Mm-hmm.
don't touch anything. No stasis chambers. I don't care if there's 1,000,000 gold in a chest. Do not touch anything.
What do I need money for?
Fair enough. Other than that, if you can, bring him back alive. He has got a lot to pay for. If you have to kill him, though, I'll understand.
I think we can do a lot. Miles can rip his arms off first.
Other than that, as long as you don't touch anything and you bring him back alive if possible, he presses a button on his desk and the desk opens up kind of upwards like this, revealing a ladder. And as you guys look down, you see a metal cube with a long rectangle going in a different direction. And he says, "Good luck." And
Before
now,
we do need Aaron.
oh, I also forgot to mention. Do you guys go and grab Aaron before you guys hit
Yeah.
the HQ?
Yeah.
Yes, this would be acceptable.
All right, so you guys bring Aaron. So Aaron is with you guys. So now I can. Okay, there we go. So control. That's not control. There we go. All right. I sent you guys the link in general for the map. And meanwhile, on my end, I'm going to just go ahead and do that and then that. All right, so we will wait till all of the players are with us. At least I did put it in general. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm already loading in. Well, it says asking to join.
All right, and now
Okay.
on Max.
I had to type in the name Max because it said Ghost. No. I mean, I would nickname myself Ghost because technically I'm an assassin.
All right, so now that everybody's loaded in, just a few things to go over. For the viewers at home, we finally figured out the name of Church's bird. And as you guys can see on screen, his name is Simmons.
Aw.
So now we have that. And ignore what you guys saw. I did not mean to have him. I did not mean to have him on there yet.
Yeah.
You guys saw nothing. Anyways, so you guys enter this small cube-like room, or well, I guess it's more of a rectangle, not a cube.
Mm-hmm.
On the floor, you guys see debris just strewn about everywhere. The lights are flickering on and off, not in like a worrisome way, but they do kind of flicker just a little bit. But yeah, so as you guys can see on the map, there's a little brown line that represents a door. There's nothing really for you guys in this area, but you guys look to see Aaron, just excited as all hell. I've never gotten to be in here. I was always told that I couldn't, and now here I am. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting!
Calm down, calm down.
Yes, Rexius, I believe we were told specifically not to touch anything. So, given that my legacy does not grant me access to, well, DM, first before I do this, I must ask, what does the door in fact look like? Is it heavy or light?
It's a heavy door, and I guess I should have specified this. Obviously, if you guys need to like open a door or something, that's fine. He just mostly meant like don't mess with the Zeons, don't mess with like any cargo or anything like that.
Alright, well, I
Don't
was
mess
just
with
going to
anything
say
without
that
Aaron's permission.
I was just going to ask you
touchies.
thaumaturgy to open up the door.
Yeah, you can use thaumaturgy to open up the door.
What we should have also thought about asking him was, what should we do if the Xeon's trying to mess with us?
I assume we should exterminate them with extreme prejudice. But
I
we
would
should
guess
avoid
not if we're still rating their technology, but Aaron, do you speak Xeon? I completely forgot to do his accent there.
Okay, so I kind of do. I mean, if we run into any Zeons, while they do have a native language, they don't open their mouths to speak. They kind of communicate telepathically, and so the voice that you hear inside of your head is going to match to whatever language you are most proficient in. So, like, since we all know Common, what we're going to hear is Common.
I understand that. Alright then, so we don't really need anything in order to speak with them if that comes to that. But hopefully it doesn't.
Alright, so removing the fog of shit. Oh, something else I forgot to mention. And I'll just mention this real quick for the viewers at home. I've got this amazing new thing now. I got two amazing things. Thing number one is, as you can see, it's a little spell effect tool. So if you can cast a spell, and rather than me having to map it out in my head, I could just use this neat little thing to help me figure out what enemies are caught in the crossfire. So that's super cool. And then another thing I have is if I click on condition markers, I now have access to a bunch of condition markers. So, like for example, if Hugin ends up unconscious, I can click the unconscious and it shows like a little mark up there. I can't really see it that well in the preview, but I could see it just fine like on my screen. So hopefully when it comes to the final video, you guys, the viewers, are actually able to see it. But yeah, other than that, now, oops, okay, I forgot to, I keep forgetting to switch. But yeah, so I'll let you guys move your characters in order of who wants to be where. So we'll pause for a brief moment so everybody can get their characters moved. And then Aaron will move last.
So those of you
I think we should consider. Sorry. In my opinion, I'd say we go. We should have whoever the two who can see the furthest in dark vision, if we need it. One in the front, one in the back.
I can see in the
we can
dark.
keep those ends covered.
Pretty sure
I think
everybody has
everyone
access to
moving
dark vision, now
through.
that I think about it.
I have access to dark vision, so technically I can see.
I think most of us
So
have dark. I think everyone but Aaron might have dark vision, unless
No,
Aaron's
Aaron's
Oh, yeah,
so Aaron has
Yeah,
dark
so yeah.
vision.
I also have
now our
access.
question is: Do we all have the same distance in seeing, or do any of us have a higher?
I have, if you mean speed, I can potentially
Oh,
have 100 feet
oh
of
yeah,
movement.
and guys,
I think
I
we're
also
talking about
have
with your
less
dark
condition.
vision. If it's 30 feet, 60 feet, 120 feet.
Thank you.
I have 60
I'm
feet of dark vision.
I have 6 feet.
Yeah, I think anyone who
Do we
doesn't have
all have 60
superior dark
feet?
vision would have 60 feet.
Oh, and I'm also rusted, guys. I just show literally my body showing signs of rust. I wish we were back there to cure this, but no one brought anything.
I tap the panda. Alright, I cast Lesser Restoration on her.
All right, casting
I'm trying to think
lesser
of another good
restoration.
idea.
So Max, you are no longer rusted, so you no longer have a level of exhaustion or a -1 to all D20 rolls.
You're very welcome,
Nice.
panda. Next
Thank
time use
you.
the alarm.
Are we going? Okay, you know what? No. You want to get assassinated?
No, I do not want to get assassinated.
It'd be nice.
I am being nice. This is me being nice.
This is me being nice. All right,
Both of you knock it off and don't argue.
so does everybody go
No,
through the door?
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all.
Rex is trying to stay next to Aaron, just in case, because I get the feeling Aaron's probably pretty squishy.
Okay.
He is an artificer, so yeah, he can be kind of squishy.
I'm also squishy. I got like 40 hit points than everyone else. Everyone else is probably higher, but I'm just gonna protect them regardless.
Okay, another question. How high up wide is the doorway, and like how wide?
So it's
Yeah,
10 feet wide and 5 feet tall. Or
Oh,
not 5
I'm
feet,
very
10
short.
feet. It's a 10 by 10.
DM, since I am expecting combat at any given point while I'm in here, I'm going to use my Infernal Legacy to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Alright, so I will go ahead and put a condition mark, because I'm pretty sure I saw one for Armor of Agathis, funnily enough. Yep, there it is. Alright, so
So the reason I'm
there's a little
asking
mark on your character that shows you have Armor of Agathis.
is because I was thinking Church could have Max ride on his shoulders.
Yeah, because I'm technically like 2 feet and 8 inches. I'm just I can be carried. I'm just short. I just need to be carried. Because I don't think my legs can just go long distance.
Y'all better slow the fuck down. I have tiny legs and a frozen margarita.
So, we're
That
going
situation.
to...
So
A little
Max
bit-
will be riding on Church's shoulders for this.
Can we decide how we're going to proceed?
Yes, how are we proceeding?
We have a bird
Okay, so
on. Church has a
here's my
bird on his
idea.
shoulder and a red panda.
Here's my idea. Rexius is in front because I would imagine he's the tankiest out of all of us.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Aaron is behind him with Church and Max. And then we have Hugin holding up the rear if any shit comes out from behind us and tries to, ambush our asses.
It's actually about what I was thinking too.
Alright, then I will take the rear, if that is what you wish.
Alrighty, everybody. I'm just gonna get the tokens moved real quick. Rexius, followed by Aaron, Church, and then I'm gonna put Max off to the side, and then Simmons on the other side, and then Hugin following up the rear.
All right, there we
Simmons
go.
doesn't necessarily have to be on, like, Simmons doesn't really have to be on Church's shoulder, because Simmons just follows Church wherever he goes. So
Yeah, he could be flying next to
technically-
you. He can be on top of Max. Whatever you prefer.
I do have a
And
funny
I would
future idea
resist.
for Simmons,
Oh.
though.
As you guys can see,
One
this
second.
this hallway is pretty long. You guys see a door ahead of you, and then about about 20 feet away from Rexius, you guys see a door on the left and a door on the right. So it's up to you guys which door you guys go through.
Assuming the doors on the left and right have rooms with stasis pods, we should probably not touch those.
Right, but we aren't 100% sure where he is, so we might want to check every room and just be as stealthy about it as we can. Peek in, he's not there, get out. I know, that's a horrible idea coming from me.
No, that does work as an idea, though.
Yeah, so doing it like that, do you guys want to look in the left room or the right room? Well,
I say one of us looks in the left and the other looks in the right.
I mean, I could open up a door if you want. I wave
Yeah.
my hand. A ghostly hand moves over to one of the doors and tries to open it.
the door opens without fail, and peeking into the rooms, you guys are right. One room just has a bunch of stasis pods with some Xeons in it, and the other one just has a bunch of chests and whatnot.
All right,
We
then.
can't touch any of
These are
those.
rooms we
So
can't
we ignore
touch.
both rooms completely and go for the one that was dead ahead.
All right, so
Let's
dead
ignore
ahead. As you guys start walking, so Rexius, this one's focused on you, because unfortunately, Aaron failed the save I had him roll, but you see him kind of peeking into the storage room. He's like, so much Xeon history technology could be in those crates. I gotta take a
No.
look.
Nope,
Grab him.
I'm just gonna grab him.
Yes.
You grab him and he's like, oh, come on, they won't know. It's not like they're gonna know. Come on, please. Just a little
They're
peek.
going to know.
Aaron,
We gave our word, and our word means something. So
if we
now,
run into
we're-
a
we're-
Xeon, you can ask their permission to look through their technology and whatever they're willing to part with. Otherwise, don't open nothing.
It's a no-no.
Okay. You can tell he's like,
That's
I
a
don't
boy,
know
and I
what
just
about
pat
it,
him
but
on the
he
head.
understands. So you guys go single file. Max, you're still on Church's shoulders. Just Aaron
I
kinda
just say,
turns around and
"Yar."
jokingly says to you, Max, how's it feel being on the same level as all of us? He snickers a little bit.
I flip him off like, bro, shush.
He
so
kind
now
of
you can reach the top shelf. Isn't that great?
You
kinda
do
like-
got
Maybe
you
you can reach
guys
the
know I
alarm
could
button now.
poison you all in your sleep.
Well,
Except
I
for
would
me,
have
I'm on
advantage
giving
on
you a
that
ride
side,
here.
so good luck with that.
opening
Poison
the
assault
door
versus
into
the own
the next
hospital,
room,
man.
you guys see that it's pretty empty except for a table that has like a black outline, but like where the actual table would be is holographic, and you guys see a projection that kind of pops out a female face with very standard or not standard, very basic looking features, you know, a very feminine face, long hair, eyes, all of that. She says, "Curious. I've never seen you here before. Are you friend or are you foe?
Friend.
Friend.
Pretty
To
sure
the
we're
Theon,
friendly.
friend. To someone else who's down here, not so much.
You are looking for the one known as Lokiarius, are you not?
Indeed, we believe he wishes ill upon our races and the Theon people.
I sensed a very great evil in him. He's in the next room
Evil.
over. So long as you plan to remove him from the ship, I would be eternally grateful.
Oh, no worries. I could just, shank him.
And with that, the face disappears, and as you guys move through to the next door, Rexius, make me a perception check based off of hearing. So if you have any advantages based off of hearing, then go ahead.
Sadly, I don't think I do. Just a base perception, which I'm not awful at. That is a 15.
With the 15, you hear conversation in the next room. As you guys can, well, you guys don't see it because the door is closed. But you hear a voice that is definitely Lokiarius's, and a voice you guys have not heard since he first made his arrival back in Deep Slate. Give me just 1 second. I gotta pull up the speech. Oops.
I already have a
So
comedic
you
idea
hear
of how we're going to make our
Lokiarius, and
entrance.
he has a little bit of concern in his voice. He says, "My lord, I understand where you're coming from, but this process could be very dangerous." And the Lord of Rust, when you guys first heard his voice and saw him, he was very outward and like "Mwahaha" type thing. But you notice he sounds very frail now, if that makes any sense. Lokiarius, my dear boy, when I first found you, you were abandoned by your people. You grew a hatred for the technology that they worshipped. I am not asking much of you. I just need you. Lokiarius speaks up. You basically want to put yourself in my body. A I with all due respect, my lord, I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with you on this. You hear footsteps, and then you hear the Lord of Rust speak. My child, this is for the greater good. Through you, I gain form. So join me and transcend flesh and become legacy. You hear Lokiarius sigh. If that is what you wish, my lord. Yes.
Okay,
And with that, you hear something like a portal opening and footsteps walking towards the sound of the portal.
this is where Church is going to go up to the door, lightly tap on to see how thick it is. So basically checking how hard he would have to punch.
I'm going to prepare to do something, so I'm readying an action.
So
But
my
may I not be painful when I unleash it.
So just how thick is the door they are behind right now?
The door there behind is pretty thick, but you notice that there is a panel where you can just press a button and the door will open.
So it's not going to swing
do something a
open.
little more
It's
fun.
quite unfortunate, because I would have suggested
So
something.
Church is going to just short circuit the panel to make the door open instead of going through extra BS to open it.
All right, so you punch the panel and the door shoots open, and sure enough, you see Lokiarius and the Lord of Rust beginning to walk towards the portal. And
Yeah, remember when I readied an action?
Mark and I both ready.
You basically see as I press a little button, and this little thing just fires off into them and explodes. They both need to make a dexterity save.
ooh, a dexterity save. Okay. Bear with me for just a moment because I need to pull up their character sheets because I totally forgot to pull up their character sheets. Oopsies.
Whoop.
And while you're doing that, Church is gonna look at both of them and be like, "Knock, knock, suckers! You miss us."
Let me know when you're ready for Rex's ready to action as well.
I need
Bear
to
with
see
me
if there's
for
new ones
just
in
a
the hat.
moment, guys. All right, look.
Alright then. Well, we get to add the difference. There we go.
So
That is-
Lokiarius got a 14 and the Lord of Rust got a 9.
They both fail, so they're both taking 28 fire damage.
Holy moly. You said how
Oh,
many
wow.
points of fire damage?
28.
I'm just
Jesus.
sneak.
Deducting that from
That's
Oops.
Toasty.
Toasty.
That's a spicy boy.
So the
That's
fire
a meatball.
hits them and thankfully doesn't damage the console behind them because I forgot to mention as you guys open up they are standing behind a console. And so they take damage and the Lord of Rust just kind of just brushes it off, acts like it didn't even happen, but Lokiarius looks very hurt and he hovers his hand over a giant red button. He says, "Oh, you should not have come here. Make one wrong move, and I will press this button and send the entire city into a blackout."
I hate to interrupt, but I also had an action as soon as the door opened.
Oh shit! I am
Mark
so
and I both
sorry.
ready in action,
Yes.
and mine might have a very important impact here. I am also using a spell. I need Lokiarius to do a wisdom save.
Lokiarius wisdom.
This should be interesting.
He got a 26.
Okay, so he does pass it. So sadly, my spell doesn't do anything. Essentially what happens is the door flies open, and Mark casts his spell, and Rex immediately looks Lokiarius in the eyes and just yells, "Approach!" But he passes the save, so nothing really happens.
Aw.
So yeah, now so Lokiarius has his hand over the giant red button. He says, "I suggest you let us walk away."
Hmm.
Blackout.
I'm gonna nudge Max to signal her to drop into my hands, put her behind my back.
Okay, I will just. I mean, I could just also
Because I got something very funny I want to do right now, and I will declare
Okay.
this is going to be one of the many shenanigans I will be committing.
Okay. I get on your hands.
I'm gonna look at Lokiarius and be like, you ever play dodgeball?"
Dodgeball? No, I can't say I have.
I'm gonna wind up and then hurl Max right at him.
Oh yeah.
Oh my. Okay, so you basically just pulled off the freaking fastball special.
I
Okay.
cast primal savagery. Aw, I missed.
All right. Quick. Primal. Actually, before you do anything with primal savagery, I'll let you go ahead and re-roll because I'm just stunned. But Church, go
Oh, nice.
ahead and make me. I mean, you're throwing, so that's dexterity. So make me a roll to hit, but do not add your proficiency. Add your dex.
How high is your dex? Please be high enough. Please.
My dex
This
is
needs to-
+5.
Oh, yes!
What should I roll for this exactly? Like, should I roll one of the ranged weapons I have, or
Just roll it as
Just
like a
go
dex
ahead
check.
and click on where it says dexterity and then +5. Click on the box that says
Okay.
+5, and that will make a dex roll.
Come on.
How does 17 sound?
A 17 sounds like it's going to freaking hit.
And I rolled a 19 to hit
So
on
as
my
I hurl
primal symmetry
max-
while I'm in midair to bite.
Okay, Max,
Dumbass.
so just kind of explain to me what primal savagery is, because I don't think
It's you channel primal magic that causes your teeth or fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. Make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you. Once it hits, the target takes 1d10 acid damage. After you make an attack, your teeth or nails return to normal, and it increases each level. So since I'm level 5, it's 2d10.
Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, so I'm gonna roll improvised weapon damage for you, for Church, essentially throwing throwing Max at him. So rolling improvised weapon damage. Oh boy, that's a lot. All right, and then go ahead, Max, and roll
I had the
your damage for
shenanigans
primal
planned.
savagery.
I basically make acid as my biting. Oh, a 7 acid damage.
7. So okay. Hang on. I need to process this. Okay, so basically, Church basically pulled off the freaking fastball special. And threw Max at Lokiarius. Lokiarius was not expecting it. Real quick, Max, did you choose teeth or nails?
Teeth! I'm biting!
So, after Max takes the impact, which I will say, Max, you take 4 points of damage from impact, but other than that, you hit him and then sink your teeth into him. He screams out in pain.
Oh. You want to know what makes it even more fun? Oh, I'm going for the low blow, by the way. We're going for the low blow, right?
Wait, what do you mean by low
That was the
blow?
whole idea.
Dick shot!
She's biting him in the groin.
We're basically pulling a Deadpool.
Oh my
For
god.
the viewers, this is a Deadpool move.
So, Church, you throw Max. Max hits Lokiarius. She takes a little bit of recoil damage, but it's all good. The impact hits him in the dick, and then Max bites him in the dick, and he just screams out from so much pain in his dick that he falls unconscious. Oh my god.
By the way, if you've already got your viewers, if you have gotten this far into the
Oh, and what
video,
makes it worse,
by now you should
viewers?
realize
This
is
is
not
acid!
for anyone under 18.
Oh my gosh.
That was,
Okay,
that was
alright. Reeling it
sorry.
back in.
This is
I just-
acid.
I just did a fourth wall break
the
for.
Lord of Rust is just shocked. And basically what he does is he dismisses the portal. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. He dismisses the portal, grabs Lokiarius, and he says, "You all will rule." Or not rule. Hang on.
Through the day.
Hang on. I got the
True.
freaking...
True.
I gotta pull it back up again. Enjoy what little victory you have now. For once this process is complete, no one in the Savagelands will be able to stop me. With that, he snaps his fingers and disappears.
Great.
Damn, I want to go for dick shot round 2.
So, if Lokiarius is still there,
No, I think the Lord of Rust took him, didn't he?
Yeah, basically the Lord of Rust teleported and grabbed onto Lokiarius, so they are both gone. Yes.
Right. So that was a waste of a roll. Got it. Right then.
It was entertaining nonetheless, and we did it good.
Yes, it was, and it was I feel little that my mana use was a little bit premature. All right, so they got away, unfortunately. What do you guys want to
I'm gonna
do?
ask one question, just like mechanics wise, because I'm thinking rules as written for a second. You said he fell unconscious, but he was downed by a player. Shouldn't he just be dead?
Technically, yes. Via rules as written, some DMs do a thing where, like, if a player kills an enemy, they're not dead. They make death saving throws, but that's just super annoying for me because imagine dealing with a bunch of goblins. You go to walk away, and then surprise, the goblins are back. So I don't normally do that. However, in this specific instance, he was making death saves.
I mean, he did. Well,
Okay.
can
I
the
thought this just
DM
meant that
can what
either
I
people
did?
were trying to kill him.
DM, can what I did have play some sort of a factor, since I did in fact make a roll to chuck something at him?
You had chucked something at him while the Lord of Rust was doing his speech, and so who specifically were you targeting?
Lokiarius, and I rolled an 18.
An 18, so that does hit. And what were you chucking at him?
A vial of acid.
Okay, so okay, and then I see you did the damage roll, so I will go ahead and note that on his thing. Oh my god.
We're using acid because
So
it's
the question
fun.
is, did he lose concentration, or did he still manage to teleport out of the room while melting?
So Lokiarius was
Yeah.
not the one who casted the spell. It
Oh,
was the
that's
Lord of Rust.
That's fair.
All right, so dear viewers, we will be right back. I need to step away for a moment.
Going to do that.
All
Bit
right,
them in
guys,
the
we
nuts.
are back, and as you can see our lovely faces. Geez, the frickin' waste. All right, so you guys head back up, and the captain is like, "Were you able to get him? Were you able to get Lokiarius?"
Oh, I bit him in the nuts, and he's no longer in the picture right now.
He
The
did.
Lord of Rust took him and escaped. Annoyingly.
Yeah, but he was annoyed the fact that we basically knocked him, so-called knocked him out. More like he suffered so much that he died.
We did, in fact, do a lot of damage to him. He was unconscious. Whether or not he's dead, I don't know.
Oh, and yeah, he no longer has a manhood.
He kind of gives you all a weird look. He's like, "Okay, I didn't need to know that. All right, so I will have my road patrols go ahead and scour the surrounding area to see if they can find him. Until then, good job, I guess. I'm gonna need y'all. I need a drink after hearing all of that.
I understand.
Sir.
I'm just gonna clasp him on the shoulder. Me too, mate. Me too.
So you
I need
guys
a-
leave. You head back into MedCorp, and you guys see as you guys like enter the building proper, you guys see I have this right here for viewers to see, and then I'm gonna put it in the characters tab in characters tab, blah blah blah. Ooh, I love your redesign, Max. That looks really good.
Yeah.
All right, so if you guys look in the character section of the Discord server, you will see this figure standing before you, and he looks to you all, and he's you guys recognize his voice. This is the voice of Phalaton, and he said, so what do you guys think?
Nice.
Interesting. I like the
Interesting.
look. Looks
That's
very
strange. Great
well.
seems a bit early. You weren't this handsome this morning.
So
Voluptuous there.
after I heard about what happened to your guys' friend Bucket, and them essentially being locked in an anti-magic room to keep Lokiarius from taking control of them, I finally figured out what I wanted to do. I don't want to work at MedCorp, and that's part of the reason I got this new body, because I want to help you guys. I want to be out there with you guys, taking the fight to the Lord of Rust. So if you'll have me, I'd be more than willing to assist you.
I just grab him and just hug him and I said, "Nope, you're coming with us. You are coming with us regardless. You have no choice because actually, look, you're special, dude. You're just special."
I mean, he is.
Say
You
go
very
to
much
grab him
have
and
a
hug
point.
him, so
We're
the way
glad
I
this is the
picture
one you
that
chose.
is just Max just hugging his leg because she's so damn short.
I'm like 2'8". I'm shorter than a damn gnome.
But yeah, so is the party in agreement of letting Phalaton join them?
So,
Yes,
I-
we're protecting him.
You know what?
DM,
Just to do myself the favor, I'm gonna burn a spell slot for detect magic real quick, just to make sure there's not another hidden R.
You cast detect magic and nothing comes up.
Okay. I look at Phalaton and I tell him what I had said earlier. I don't know if you could hear me over Max. I told you before you were even given your name, you could choose whatever you decided. And if you wish to travel with us, you're welcome to do so.
And then Hugin, you were gonna say something?
yes. I had to know. He is officially like. How should I put this? Oh yeah, that's right. They changed it. Never mind. All right, then that's not really an issue. I just read something and got my own answer from the Sage Advice Compendium.
The Sage Advice Compendium. Resolving arguments at tables since, 2014, 2015?
Since they got around to it.
Yeah, fair enough. But with that, you guys, that is going to be the end of today's session here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I did not expect this to go the way that it did, but it did. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like what you see, make sure you leave a like, you comment, you subscribe, and you ring that bell, ding, 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 and join the notification station. The whole shebang, shaboodle, the whole kit and caboodle, if you know what I mean. Once again, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my amazing players for joining. And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go drink. This is Rose signing off. Stay magey, everyone. Good boy.